Are you really ready to lose your LLC? I mean, are you prepared to face administrative dissolution and literally lose your hard-earned business over a simple, avoidable paperwork error? Look, I didn't think so. Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're going to make absolutely sure your business stays completely on the right track with the state of Georgia.
Now, what's really interesting about this slide is the sheer cost of putting this off. If you ignore this vital compliance step, not only do you risk losing your business entirely, but reinstating it, well, that's going to cost you a hefty $260 fee. Honestly, that is a massive, unnecessary penalty for a form that takes just a few minutes to file online.
So let's fix that right now. Today, we're diving into exactly how to file your LLC annual report online in Georgia. I'm going to give you a super clear, actionable, step-by-step roadmap so you can keep your Georgia LLC in perfect standing and, avoid giving the state extra money.
Here's a quick look at our roadmap for today. We'll start by understanding the report itself. Then we'll prep your documents, walk through the actual online filing steps step by step, cover your immediate next steps, and wrap up with some final compliance takeaways. A really simple plan to save you from an administrative nightmare.
All right, let's jump straight into Section 1, Understanding the Annual Report, the Compliance Stakes.
So what exactly is a Georgia annual registration anyway? Basically, it's a mandatory yearly filing required by the Georgia Secretary of State just to confirm your LLC's active status and update the public record. And keep in mind, this applies to both domestic and foreign LLCs. But here is the real kicker, the thing that trips a lot of people up. Even if you generated zero revenue and your entity is just sitting there completely dormant, you are legally required to file this every single year, no exceptions.
Let's look at how the timeline for this actually builds out. Month 0 is January 1st. That's when the filing window officially opens up. Skip ahead to month 3. We hit April 1st. That is your absolute filing deadline. Finally, month 6, July 1st. That marks the end of the state's grace period and the beginning of real actual dissolution risk. So you can see there's a natural built-in urgency to that April 1st deadline that you simply cannot ignore. And why is April 1st so critical? Because missing that deadline triggers an immediate $25 late penalty on April 2nd. Boom, right away. And that $25 kicks off a highly dangerous 90-day grace period. If you still haven't filed by July 1st, the state can involuntarily dissolve your business without any further warning.
Okay, let's dive into this next part. Section 2, Preparing Your Filing Documents, the Toolkit.
So before you even pull up the state website, here's the exact data you're going to need in your toolkit. You can mentally check these off right now. You need your official LLC name or control number, your principal office mailing address, and the filer's legal name, title, and signature. You're also going to need your registered agent's name and their physical street address in Georgia. And hey, pay attention to this one. No P.O. boxes are allowed. A physical address is an absolute must. Finally, just have an active business email address ready to go.
Now, here's a pretty fantastic, kind of surprising fact about Georgia's strict privacy shield. As the Georgia Limited Liability Company Act actually states, LLCs are entirely exempt from listing their individual members or managers on their annual registrations. What does that mean for you? Well, unlike corporations, you don't need to report internal membership changes to the state on this form. Your internal structure gets to stay completely private.
Moving right along to Section 3, Step-by-Step Online Filing, Executing the Plan. When you go to file online, you're going to hit a fork in the road right away. One-click registration versus eCorp Express. The one-click option is, well, it's lightning fast. It requires no login whatsoever, but it strictly allows zero changes to your information. On the flip side, eCorp Express requires a user login, but that's the path you take if you need to update your registered agent or address details. Let's walk through both of these workflows so you know exactly what to do. First up, if absolutely nothing has changed for your business, the one-click workflow is going to be your best friend. You'll just search your entity by name or control number and review the pre-filled static data. Again, remember, you literally cannot edit anything here. Assuming it looks good, you just input your filer's signature, check the certification box, and execute your payment via credit card. It's really that simple, provided you have no past due fees and zero updates to make.
But hey, what if you moved offices this year, or maybe changed your registered agent? For that, you'll need the slightly more detailed eCorp Express workflow. First step, authenticate and log into ecorp.sos.ga.gov. You'll select Express Annual Registration and locate your specific LLC. From there, you can go ahead and modify your registered agent or physical address details right inside the portal. And a pro tip here, review your draft carefully before you submit to avoid annoying amendment fees later. Once it looks good, certify it and process your payment.
And this brilliantly illustrates exactly why filing online is really the only way you should be doing this. Look at the breakdown. The online portal has a $50 base fee plus a $10 online surcharge, so that's a total of $60. But if you decide you want to be old school and mail a paper form, you get hit with a $20 processing surcharge instead, bringing your total to $70. So filing online isn't just way faster, it literally keeps $10 extra in your pocket.
Now, you might be thinking, can I just knock this out for a few years at once? The state actually offers a multi-year strategy. You can prepay for 1, 2, or up to 3 consecutive years at one time. So, $180 covers you for 3 full years. Obviously, this drastically reduces your administrative headache and guarantees you won't accidentally miss an April 1st deadline. But just a heads up, it does lock up your capital and non-refundable state fees. So, if your business happens to close before year 3, unfortunately, you don't get that money back.
Almost at the finish line. Section 4, post-filing next steps, the follow-through. Okay, so your credit card just went through. What happens immediately after? Don't just close the browser. First, make sure you save the on-screen control number. Second, go download the official payment receipt that gets sent to your email. You want that paper trail. Third, I highly recommend you opt in to the state's optional e-notification system so you get future alerts straight from them. And lastly, and this is a big one, set a calendar reminder right now on your phone for next year's April 1st deadline. Proper record keeping right now confirms your filing is totally complete and sets you up for easy success next year.
Wrapping things up with Section 5, Final Compliance Takeaways, Securing the Business.
Let's just bring the stakes back into focus one last time. The operational risks of non-compliance aren't just a slap on the wrist. They create a cascading nightmare of bureaucratic consequences. If you ignore this, you're looking at the immediate loss of your good standing status. That means you'll be completely unable to enter into new business contracts. It gets worse. You literally lose access to Georgia courts for dispute resolution, meaning you can't sue anyone if a deal goes bad. And eventually, you face complete administrative dissolution by the Secretary of State. This is exactly why taking 10 minutes to stay compliant is absolutely crucial to your bottom line.
Just a quick heads up before we officially finish. The information provided in today's explainer is purely for educational purposes. State laws and filing requirements do evolve over time, so you should always consult with a qualified legal or tax professional to get personalized advice regarding your specific business structure.
So, I'm going to leave you with this one question to think about. Is your business legacy secure for another year, or is April 1st about to catch you totally off guard? Seriously, don't wait until the grace period. Go check your compliance status today, log into the online portal, and secure your LLC right now. If you found this explainer helpful, please hit subscribe for more valuable business insights and easy compliance tips. We're here to help you navigate the system. Thanks so much for joining me.